Hello, my fellow investigators. Welcome to Watch Us Lose, where we are playing every great old one in Fantasy Flight Games Eldritch Horror.
This week, we are still fighting Nyalarthotep.
Not bad. I'm Rob.
I'm Eric.
I'm Len.
And Laura has been wooed away
Swallowed up
with...
by the deep ones.
Yes. Yes. So it's just going to be the three of us tonight. Hopefully, we can wrap our battle against Nyalarthotep up without her. Because if we don't, we're going to have a lot of explaining to do when she comes back. But I don't know about you guys, but I think we're not in that bad of a position. Now, the trouble is our doom is at 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
And when doom comes down to 0, Nyalarthotep will awaken. And then we'll still have to solve the current mystery and maybe do something else in order to defeat it with a ticking clock as it was. However, you know, on average, we get through this stuff in 12 turns or so. If you take a look at our player boards, so I'm zooming in a little bit on Roland and Agatha here. We've got a lot of resources that we can bring to bear on this. So Roland is completely tricked out with talents and will only be gathering more as the game goes by. Agatha is a walking grimoire with all the spells that she's got in front of her, some of which are gonna help rip through any monsters on the board, others of which will help protect us from damage. Meanwhile, well, okay, so Joe is a little behind the curve on
I got
stuff.
3 things.
Joe has he has as many dark pact as he has items.
But you know, considering that this was this your second dark pact of the game or something?
Yeah.
You've gone through them a little bit. You've been blessed 2 or 3 times already. And even Zoe is doing okay when it comes to stuff and gear. She also has a unique asset here for the greater good, which will allow her to spend 4 clues to sacrifice herself for the good of all mankind. And so who knows if it will come to that. So our board state is okay. We got a zombie on the board, but that's never fun, but we have a way to deal with that.
And Roland has corruption, which is also never fun.
Yeah, but we got a plan to deal with that as well. So corruption is an interesting bit of this particular scenario because it allows you to gain Eldritch tokens to reroll dice when taking a test, which, as we saw last session, might not be a bad thing. But we have a Eldritch tracker up here, and if we ever have as many Eldritch tokens as we have permanent or our max sanity here, our characters will be devoured. Which means not only will they be out of the game, but all of the cool stuff that they've accumulated over the course of this game will also gone, just like the words from my brain. All right. Who wants to bear a lead investigator?
Not it.
Do we need Eric to use Joe Diamond before Roland? Or are we okay with the assets on the board?
Well, What I was thinking, instead of using Roland's ability to do, oh, forget that. Nope, wrong answer. Nothing.
Yep.
I thought it was flip flop. I thought assassination was in the stock. Because like I could just buy that and then. But yeah, I can't hear Eric if he's talking. So
Our plan. Sorry, I was talking. Our plan when we convinced Laura to get the corruption, we told Laura, oh, you can just get the Silver Twilight Lodge next round, and it won't cost you much. So that was the original plan, that Roland was going to go to one of the clues nearby, and then use Roland's action to set aside any number of service resources from the reserve. So, given that it's any number of service items from the reserve, there is some argument to be made to having more than one service item in there. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. So, yeah, and given that, I mean, I could book down to this clue if I got a train ticket, but I thought Roland was going to move in that direction too, so...
Yeah, as long as somebody can get into the Himalayas by next turn, I'll be happy.
Well, no, we're going to use assassination. So we have.
No, I'm talking about closing the gate, though, not.
Oh, the gate, yeah. So I could book down to that clue, and you could go to Shanghai, and that would double up our chances of getting the 2 clues that we need. Does that make sense?
Sure.
That makes sense.
Okay, but then I can't set aside an additional service asset.
Sure.
And that's not the end of the world. We've got 3 of them set aside.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't need to go first.
I don't need to go first if that's our plan.
Right. So that's is there anyone who should go first? Anyone who wants to
Rob.
go first? Me?
You. Actually, no. You and I are a little beat up. So I'm
a little
worried.
beat up. I'm down to 3 health, and while I'm not, typically very skittish, that's...
Yeah. No, I know. I'm in the same boat.
I'll take it. I'm corrupted. I'm gonna or I have a dark pack. I'm probably gonna die anyway.
No,
See,
I
Bill
still
was
think, but again, Roland is built up, hasn't taken a lot of damage, and if for once we don't need Joe to go first,
I'm fine. I'm fine with Roland going first.
My cat is currently pawing at my monitor because Joe Diamond has caught her attention, and she's trying to bite him, and it's pretty funny.
All right. So this is what happens when you don't show up for the game. You get set as lead investigator,
Right.
And all right.
although every time I tried to get that to happen last session, you took it away from me.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Take it over.
Who's playing Roland anyway?
After the way I rolled, I want no part of being responsible for 2 sets of failures. So one of you guys.
I will take Roland.
All right.
Is that okay? Unless you want to do it. Do you want to do it, Rob?
I rather not.
Okay. So I will take Roland. Roland, I'm just going to do the plan. Roland will move up to Shanghai. That's one action.
Yep.
And Roland will use his ability to set aside service assets from the reserve. Set aside the Silver Twilight Lodge.
All right.
I'll hit restock and let's see what comes out. Protective Amulet, not that great. At this stage in the game, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Then Roland will use. Roland got his personal story, right?
Yep.
You may use your passive ability twice per round. So Roland is going to use his passive ability twice. First, Roland is going to give himself the Silver Twilight Lodge.
All right.
The Silver Twilight Lodge, when you gain this card, immediately recover 3 health. Roland is at 6, so he only recovers 1. And 3 sanity. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So that, well, no, okay, he's up to 5. Would have been better to give it to someone beat up, but gain a boon condition. Why are you giving me a boon condition? We're going to get rid of the corruption.
Oh, you still. Oh,
No.
you don't.
If you
choose-
would.
oh, I gotcha.
Blessed out there.
Damn it.
So that,
I'm gonna shuffle that back in.
yeah, well, you know, it would be
Now it's
cheating.
not gonna come out.
Yeah, it's
Right.
not going to come out.
All right. So
If
for
you
a-
would gain a boon condition, discard this card instead. So we will discard the corruption. And that is the end of the Silver Twilight Lodge.
All right.
Then he's going to use his passive ability twice to set aside Assassination. When you gain this card, immediately choose a monster entering space. The chosen monster loses 2 health. The zombie has 2 health and can turn into a zombie horde, which really ruins your day. Because from the game where I had to hunt zombies constantly, I can tell you, they ain't fun. So that kills the zombie horde, and that gets rid of that.
All right.
So Roland has had a very effective round. He is now free to botch his rolls on the clue because he has done his part.
All right. So that brings us next to Zoe. And Zoe was sort of on monster and gate duty, so we don't have a monster here. So she's going to move to Riley, but before we do that, is there anything else that she should do? I only have 1 active task. I'm not really thrilled with her personal story stuff. She has to complete 3 tasks, and then if she does, basically she gets more tasks.
Right now, you only have that 1 task, the bad one.
Yeah.
You can
But
sacrifice
I
yourself.
think- No,
You
because
can
I don't have
sacrifice
enough
it.
clues.
You don't have enough clues, yeah.
But I am tempted. I am definitely tempted.
No.
Well, it might be time to move on.
What are you? She's
So-
valuable for combat. What are you talking about?
Once per round, you may spend 1 focus. When you perform a focus, recover 1 sanity. So I really need help. And I don't have anything that happens on a rest. So we're just going to start off by resting a little bit. I wonder why I did that. So I'm going to come up to here. And that brings me to 4. And what's that number? 6. All right. And then we're going to just move to Riley. So I'm done. That's back to Eric and Joe Diamond.
There are so many things I would like to do if I had time. Like, I have this magic item that I don't know what it does.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to buy a train ticket and go down to this clue down on space 17.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of my round.
All right.
Agatha, what are you up to?
All right, Agatha is just going to have a basic turn. She's going to rest and she's going to move toward this clue. We have a shot at getting this mystery taken care of, maybe even before she goes.
This adventure. Because it's only the first step of the adventure.
Right.
All right. So let's do some encounters. So starting with our lead investigator, Roland, who is where?
Having a research encounter in a city.
The reason you reason with a frightened young man who you suspect is a recent recruit for a local cult. Test influence.
All right. Roland's influence native is a 3. And he has a Mauser. He has so many talents. That's combat. That's combat. You may reroll 1 die when resolving an influence test. That's useful. Okay, so I got 1 reroll. +1 to all skills, so that's another die. Practice. Once per round, you may reroll 1 additional die. You may roll 1 additional die and reroll 1 additional die when resolving a test. If you fail that test, flip this card. So I can add another die onto here. I guess I will use that. And we will tap that. All right. So I am rolling 5 dice. And I get 1 reroll for practice and 1 reroll for silver tongue. Oof. Well, I don't need the rerolls.
Nope. If you pass, you convince him to tell you the cult's location and he promises to stay out of trouble. Gain this clue.
All right, I'm going to gain the clue, and I'm immediately spending it on the mystery because Roland has enough clues.
Yeah. All right.
Rob, you are having an otherworldly encounter.
That is correct. I'm gonna
Thing you're not suited for. Right?
Yeah, I've been doing okay with them though.
You're doing okay. Yeah, we burned through all our gate closers early in the game.
No.
We should have saved one.
There's
for later.
a stack of them.
Joe.
Okay.
I mean, Joe's a great gate closer right now.
Right now, yeah, but a large band of ticos surround you. Before they can attack you, remember seeing some black lotus flowers growing nearby. Resolve the pass effect to tell the ticos the location of the rare bloom, or resolve the fail effect to flee from them. So it's either influence -1 or sanity -1.
What did you call that?
But your fail, you immediately.
I love it. No, sorry. I'm being a jerk.
You immediately get a hallucination condition if you do the fail effect.
Yeah, but sadly, I think I need to do the fail effect.
All right.
So, Len, if you be so kind as to dig me up on hallucinations.
You got it.
Okay. As you escape, they glow black powder in your face. Gain hallucination conditions. You struggle to resist the horrifying illusions conjured by the poison. Test will -1.
Will -1. So that's going to bring me down to a 4. I don't see any bonuses to will outside of combat. So we're just going to roll some dice.
Okay.
And I
you
pass.
Okay. If you pass, return to Earth and destroy the portal. Close this gate.
There we go.
Well done.
Another gate down.
A 5th.
All right. Give me a city research.
Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there?
Yeah. Clue was,
Okay.
Is Agatha
city-
really in the middle of the ocean?
She is, because I was
Okay.
going to do in the clue.
Okay. Give me a city research encounter.
All right. The strange stone is reported to be linked to the father of bats, but touching it, even for a moment, requires inhuman endurance. Test strength.
So my base strength with all the buffs, because I managed to max out my character, is a 4. Hired muscle gives me +1, so that's 5. And I can re-roll 1 die. Okay, I pass. With a really weird roll.
All right. Well, if you pass, you learn some of the father's plans. Gain this clue.
Okay.
All right.
And I will put that on the active mystery.
Yep.
Or active adventure.
And then, oh, I pushed the wrong button here.
Is that immediate?
Yeah. So after when there are clues on this card equal to or greater than half the number of investigators, complete this adventure. So those can get discarded, and we move on to attacked in transit. So when this card enters play, place the adventure token on the Heart of Africa. As an encounter on the Heart of Africa, you may fend off the Cult of the Bloody Tongue. A cultist monster ambushes you. If you defeat it, place one Eldritch token on this card. When there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to or greater than the number of investigators, complete this adventure.
That sucks.
So
I think it's time for agency secrets on that one.
well, I mean,
I feel like the third one's going to be the biggie. This is just going to take time.
yeah, I mean, with her spell, Zoe can get there next turn. She's got to summon Miyaki.
All right.
So,
Well,
I mean, I think agency secrets is also a good idea, especially. But
Oh, agency secrets. I'm thinking to spend the 3 clues thing.
I thought agency
it
secrets.
spends 3 clues on agency secrets to advance the active mystery.
Yeah.
But then discard the card. Is it a one-shot?
Yep.
It's a one-shot.
You sure we want to burn that on this?
You can't,
Well,
I mean,
We're not. Well,
you can't
fine.
hold if we
Glenn-
never use it. It's also worthless, right?
Of course, but I mean, doesn't it stand to reason that the third part of this is going to actually be tough?
No.
No, it doesn't, and we don't know. And
I mean, I'm gonna
I
bet
think-
the third part of this is going to be another epic monster.
yeah,
All I'm saying, all right, but hear me out on this. We're probably going to need to send 2 people to the Heart of Africa, correct?
Right.
Right. So we could spend 2 people to do 2 turns and do it. You're going to spend the agency secrets to burn one of them. You're still going to have 2 people in the Heart of Africa the following turn. So what are you gaining by burning that? Nothing. We'd be doing it on the same turn.
Passing a failed die roll is what you'd be saving.
Against a cultist with a health of 1? I mean, hey, whatever. That's what you guys want to do. That's the vote is 2-1, so I'll shut up. But I just think that's absurd.
No, it's just I don't think there's a whole lot more to be gained by saving it. I think that a lot of times
there's a third mystery.
I think that a lot of times we hoard resources and
So
we
you
get
think
as
we
little
would-
out of them.
But
Glenn,
you
it's
really
gonna-
think we're going to get to that third mystery and be like, no, let's hold it on? I mean, that's the game. Why would we hold it? then?
Because I will put money on it's going to be an epic monster that Agatha's going to wipe out. And so if we do it this way, by the time
That's if Agatha can get to it.
she's 2 turns away,
Where do we know that the monster's going to be?
it's going to be at the Heart of Africa.
Oh, is it? We know
I'm
that?
that's what I'm expecting and wagering. So yeah,
Okay.
I could be wrong,
right.
and if I'm wrong, I'll own it.
No, believe me, I'm
And I didn't even make fun of you for
let's go with
skipping that
plan
roll
A.
last week. I didn't even make fun of you.
Oh, you gave me a little, but
Not a
I
whole
mean,
lot.
it's fine. But you guys will see what I'm saying. We're gonna have 2 people there anyway, so we're actually it's not actually going to help us. But
we have to defeat 4 cultists.
right, and we're gonna have 2 people on the spot. So
that's gonna.
because it's okay. So again, it's because I thought that it was half the number.
no,
of investigators.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yeah, we've
yeah,
got to do it
okay.
twice.
Then
Got to do it
then
twice
you are
anyway.
right. I thought that
Wait.
we only had to do it twice, not 4 times.
Doesn't agency secrets just get rid of this card?
No.
Oh,
No, It
will
just basically
add
means we killed one
Eldritch token
cultist.
onto it.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Thank you.
No,
Oh!
Oh,
So,
I thought we were getting rid of the card. I thought we were going to pop the
No.
agency secrets. This stupid card would be gone, and we wouldn't get devoured in the mythos phase.
No,
but
that's
no.
why I was fighting
Right.
as fervently as I was.
So I
I'm
was
like,
thinking, that I could get there, do it once,
and then you
use
see, right?
use that
That
to
makes
get
sense.
the second one, and by that
Right.
time, Agatha
Yes.
would be there to use her spell and take care of what I anticipate will be happening.
Can you guys both say it in unison, Len? You were right on this one.
No, I
don't
just merely
say it.
misread it. I
We
misread
can-
it.
We can tell you are right, but getting us to do things in unison, no. Can't do anything in unison.
I presume you
ever
still
happened?
want a research encounter.
Me, yes, please.
Here away from
I think I'm on the
civilization.
sea space.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Here away from civilization, you feel as if you can be free from the shackles that bind you. Test will -1.
Okay. No, that's observation, I thought.
Yep, that's
It's the sea.
observation.
All right, so observation, I've got a 5, and I've got some rerolls, so I'll take 5 of these dice. And this roll right here is really going to set the tone for my night because
Yeah, but you don't need this clue.
I'm just saying it's 5 dice. Can I get a success? And I do. So good.
If you pass, you notice dramatic changes in the behaviors of your traveling companions as you sail farther out to sea. Gain this clue, and you may discard 1 Eldritch token.
Oh, nice.
I wonder if you're on the SS Atlantica.
Mhm.
All right. Is that everything?
That's everything.
All right.
All right, so mythos phase. And even though it's not Joe, it's Roland who I am playing. So I still get the bad news. Let's see. Rumors. We don't need rumors right now. We don't need rumors in San Francisco where no one is right now. All right. First thing, spawn 2 clues. We will do that. 1 up there. 2. There are many clues out there. All right. Father Sullivan tells you that your dependency on worldly goods is a burden on your soul, and you must embrace the simplicity of Saint Francis. I don't like that text. I haven't read ahead. I don't like this. As an investigator on San Francisco may pay homage to Saint Francis and he may spend clues equal to the number of investigators to solve this rumor. When there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, for each item or trinket possessed by an investigator, he loses 1 sanity unless he discards that possession. Then solve this rumor. On a reckoning, each investigator may gain 1 madness condition unless he discards 1 item or trinket possession. Discard 1 Eldritch token from this card, and there are 3 Eldritch tokens on the card. So I'll put this up by San Francisco.
I nominate Roland to go deal with that. Because Roland can actually get there in 2 turns.
Roland could get there, yes.
And Roland has the clues to take care of it.
Yeah. Plus, Roland can get the other clue in San Francisco to give him the 3rd that we'd still need for agency secrets. So I don't think that rumor will be that bad for us. Well, it'll be bad for Joe because poor Joe barely has anything, and now look what's about to happen.
I don't need things. That's fine.
All right.
All right. Who's going to be lead?
Oh wait. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
Right.
that was it.
Yeah, that was
I'll take it.
annoying, but not horrible. Okay.
All right. So let's get this started. So Zoe still has a boat ticket. So we're gonna move to Buenos Aires and then spend the boat ticket to come out here to Space 11.
So can I, before you do that, just thinking about this mystery, does it make sense for her to do it? It's going to take her another 2 rounds to get there.
No, it's not going to take her another 2 rounds to get there.
Rob
Why?
has a spell.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
for her second action,
Yep.
she's going to summon a Byaku, hopefully. So start at a lore of 3, +1 for the arcane scholar. That's all I got. All right. Gonna use a clue.
Oof.
Okay. So
Byaku said, I don't think so.
I guess not. All right. No creature appears, but the effort leaves you exhausted. Impair strength unless you discard this card. You know what?
Did you re-roll your die for the
No, I
Arcane
didn't.
Scholar?
I used the clue instead. There we
Oh.
go.
Oh, okay.
It was worth a shot. I am not going to impair my strength for that though.
Okay. I guess I'll go deal with a gate. Right?
Sure.
Or should I rush? Or should I just say screw the gate?
I
and
think
go
based
down
on that, yeah, I feel like, I think based on that, we get down there. I think we leave that gate. I think you and I need to go there now.
Yep.
Okay.
No, I mean, I think we need as many people on here as we can get.
Do we want to forget the rumor too and
No.
get rolling?
No.
No.
Oh, sure.
That's
You
gonna
guys
cause
got
us
lots
to
of
lose.
stuff. I
Yeah, we have
forgot.
stuff. I mean, I have
Doesn't
stuff I
hurt.
can get rid of, but I don't want to lose it all.
All right. Doesn't hurt me, but all right. So I'm going to move down here, and just in case this is useful, I am going to try to perform a rest action and examine the intricate markings on the lost treasure. So the rest action gives me a sanity, which is nice.
Hey, can I ask a question?
What?
Did you discard a Eldritch token?
I just
No, Eric. Didn't you get a card that said gain this clue and discard an Eldritch token?
No, that was Roland.
That was Roland?
Oh, that was
Yeah.
no,
And
no,
I
that
did-
was mine. That was
Yeah,
me.
that was Lynn.
Oh, I get to discard an Eldritch token.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't catch
I knew
that. Thank
I
you.
knew somebody shouldn't be at 3.
Yeah.
Someone should have discarded an Eldritch token.
Awesome.
All right. So now I am going to test observation. My observation is a 6. So that gives me lots of dice to blow this roll with.
It's -1, so you're down to a 5.
-1. Oh, -1? Oh, it's down to.
Isn't it?
Well, that. Yep. Yeah. All right. Well, that's why I failed then. That extra dice would have not made me screw up.
No, you passed.
All right, I passed. Okay, so I flipped this card. I shouldn't have done that, but we remember there's 2 successes. All right, the same golden finery that had once graced the royalty of the Forgotten Empires now adorns you. Perhaps it is only your imagination, but you seem to hear whispering advice of these ancient sorrows that are teaching you to prepare for what is to come. Gain 1 focus, or spend 1 focus to gain 1 talent condition, and then flip this card. I have a focus.
Yeah.
Can
I
he
think I'll
see the
spend it.
talent first?
Nope.
I will spend it and get a talent, maybe garbage, but what the heck. Is this it? Okay.
Yep.
And I get righteous.
Oh, that's a good one, I think.
Is it? I don't know what righteous does. What
Nah.
does righteous do? When you perform a focus or rest action, gain a focus or recover 1 sanity. On reckonings, you may flip this card. So,
And that pairs up well with that lost treasure. Because you'll be able to do it again and again. Is that it for you,
Or-
Joe,
yeah,
Joe D?
Unless I want to spend the lost treasure to get lots of stuff, which I might. But Agatha, it's your turn.
All right, so I think I'm gonna make your day a little bit. So I'm gonna come to you.
Mm-hmm.
I think my second action is gonna be a trade action. Let's give you some stuff.
Oh,
I want to give you this because imagine you having a +3 on all your skills.
okay.
Figure that might be all right.
Except
Problem
this
is
is a glamour spell, so
Yeah, but you'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
rolling 5 dice.
Right.
Yeah.
4 dice.
Yep. Okay.
No, 4 + 1, right?
Yep. This would be okay.
Yeah.
So that, I'm trying to see if I can give you something else that might be helpful, or that's not useful to me at all. I mean, I'll give you this too because. No, am I freezing? Oh, there we go.
So
Give
I
you
have
the
a,
Forbidden Secrets.
I have
Damn
another
it.
question. Does anyone
What is
remember, wasn't there something that somebody had that let us, like, could lose something to gain an extra action, or am I completely misremembering?
I don't remember that.
Something to gain.
We were
No,
looking at
you
it.
are remembering right. There is something. It might be one of Laura's talents,
I
maybe,
don't think so.
or the
Uh,
flipping of one of her car. Oh, right.
Okay.
Right. Sorry, I got disconnected.
All right,
so-
well, I don't see if we have it. All right, so you're giving over...
Yeah, I gave him the Forbidden Secrets because he's probably not going to lose a will test during a encounter, so that might help get him clues.
Okay. Do you want
right, so that's
the lost treasure, Len?
I don't
Like the
do.
shop.
I don't do a lot of focuses. Nah, I don't. At this point,
No.
I don't really need to shop. We need to
Okay.
finish it out.
All right. Just offering it.
Thanks for the offer. No, I appreciate it.
All right,
Yep.
and so Roland.
Roland. So Roland is going to. How can I?
Yeah, I think it has to be go to Tokyo this turn.
No,
And-
it's get a boat ticket,
Yeah. I go-
Tokyo, out to the middle of the ocean, and then I'm there the next turn.
Right, but
Oh,
if you're going to do that, why
or-
not do that in Tokyo?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you
Because
can chip away at a monster.
it would be better to have a Tokyo encounter. You could shop in Tokyo.
Okay.
Well,
Being lost
he
in the middle
can't-
of the sea isn't interesting, is my point.
He- Right.
Okay. I'll go to Tokyo and. So, actually, before I do that, because this may matter. I am going to. We're not planning on shopping right away, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So I am going to use Roland's passive to
Mhm.
generate 2 clues, because maybe somewhere along the path will be a clue that I could gain.
Okay.
And then I have Seek the Truth. Whenever you gain a clue during a research encounter, you spawn 1 clue. Then you may spend 3 clues and discard this card to advance the active mystery by 1. So that might. I mean, I don't know if we want to hold on to that as well, but that was my thought. Does anyone have problems with that thought?
Nope, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to spawn a clue. Not even close.
Where did it?
Spawn
I didn't
clue.
even see it.
1 went into the Amazon, and 1 went off the edge of Africa, which is about as far away on the map as you can get from Rome. So that was a waste of time. Agency secrets. Okay, so I'm gonna untap this. So Go to Tokyo and get a boat ticket, I guess.
All right. I think that brings us to the encounter phase.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
I do
rock.
get a boring Lost at Sea encounter.
All right. Lost at Sea. Expeditions, the Black General cards. All right. You encourage a depressed passenger to seek adventure. That is not how you deal with a depressed person. I'm sorry. I have to call out Eldritch Horror on not giving good psychological advice here. I am
I
sorry.
am shocked that the works of H.P. Lovecraft have inspired inaccurate perceptions of mental wellness.
Truly not in the spirit of Lovecraft. If anyone knows about dealing with mental illness, it's Lovecraft. But test influence -1.
All right, so my influence is a 2. I don't have any bonuses or rerolls for this, I think. Yeah. I'm going to roll a die.
Come on, Zoe.
Nope.
Sorry, not great. If you fail, you are accused of making. If you fail, you are accused of making threats. Move to the nearest city space and gain a detained condition.
Oh, that could actually be good.
Yeah, I'm not too beat up about that, especially if now somebody can trade and give me some fun stuff.
Oh, the problem is you have to pass a test.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'll take what
All
I
right.
can get.
So give me a generic city encounter. We're all doing
Alrighty.
generics.
Yeah, pretty much. No, not rolling.
Well, not rolling. Yeah.
All right. The city fines you for damages caused by your investigation. Test observation -1.
Observation.
Influence.
I mean,
we
influence.
cannot get any of these right.
What is wrong
tonight.
with our brains tonight?
Okay. Influence -1. So I have. No, that was rolling. See, I'm getting this all messed up now. It's hard playing 2 characters, man.
It is. You're rolling 5 dice.
You figured that out already?
Yeah.
Okay. So I get +1, and then my influence is a 5. Yeah, so I'm rolling 5 dice.
There you go.
Barely pass.
All right. Well, if you pass, the payment earns you a lot of goodwill, and the mayor offers to mentor you. Gain a focus and a talent condition.
Okay. So I'll start with the talent. No, I won't. Come on.
Oh, you're on the wrong. Why did it pull that blessing? I'll pull it away.
For some reason, it's also
been doing
pulling
that,
blessed.
right?
Yeah,
Okay. Martial prowess. Not bad.
Oh,
that's fine. We
Okay.
don't need that
When
blessed.
resolving a combat encounter, you may gain +3. Oh, okay.
If you do, flip this card before rolling the test.
I'm
Alright.
not complaining about that.
Agatha will take a generic city as well.
As we're all in the same generic city. A night of drinking and good cheer helps raise your spirits. Recover to sanity.
Oh, nice.
While you are celebrating, you hardly notice that you are being robbed. Test observation.
All right. Observation is going to be 5. Oh, this is one of those stupid if you fail. All right. Well,
Mhm.
speaking of which, I have my perceptive, which lets me re-roll a die when resolving an observation test.
All right. Ooh.
Oh boy. I've got. Oh, of course, I gave you one of my re-rolls. I got my specialist. Lets me re-roll a die. I'm doing it the old way here. There we go.
I was
Little
kinda
hop,
hoping-
skip, and a jump.
I was kind of hoping it was going to go into the trash.
Go into the garbage. Yeah.
All right. If you fail, you didn't. So, congratulations.
Okay. Give Roland the Tokyo encounter.
the demon Mara tempts you with power, you may gain a corruption condition. So if you do, you're going to gain 1 random service asset, and 1 monster will lose 3 health.
Neither of that is useful to the guy who can just gain service assets at will, and with no monsters on the board. So I think I'll pass on being corrupted for no good reason. I just, it's strange.
All right. It makes sense to me, though. Let's do a Mythos card.
Okay.
All right. This isn't bad. So first thing we're going to do is advance the Omen track to a blue space. We don't have any blue gates, so we don't lose any doom. Then we have a monster surge, but since there are no blue gates for them to come out of, we're going to spawn the Istanbul gate, because we're playing with something out there that lets us play with them face up.
Oh no.
Did we shuffle that?
I shuffled. Yes, I did.
All right. So the zombie comes back out in Istanbul. I don't think that's too bad. And now we're going to get a pair of clues again. So we got one in Central America, and we are out of clues.
Wow. Second game in a row we've gone through the clue.
Yeah.
bag.
Well, when you have characters who pop out to a turn.
That's true.
And nowhere useful down here in space 12 in the middle of the water. All right. The state of the world is more dire than you could have imagined. It is clear to you now that there is no higher priority than sealing the Ancient One's power. I thought that was pretty clear. Abandoned goals. For each task assets an investigator has, that investigator advances doom by 1 unless he discards that task asset. Well, guess what?
That's not a problem.
I've got for the greater good. I don't like for the greater good, so I'm going to happily discard that.
I think that's the only one we all have.
I think so. Oh. Well, that's not bad.
That was like a positive mythos.
So we're going to get rid of that. Eric, does Joe have any?
No, I do not.
All right. Does Agatha? I don't think so. No.
Roland has not. When I first read that, I thought it said talent, and I thought, that would. I was like,
that would have been
what
rough.
the hell?
That would have been
so
rough.
we do have Seek the Truth.
Oh, seek the truth.
Oh man, I
think we want to keep. So see, that's not agency secrets.
No, Agency Secret does this as well.
Agency Secrets does it as well. Both of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got 2 things to advance the act of mystery.
All right. So, so if we spend 1, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't think it's worth it. I think we're. I think I could just use the because. Well,
I agree. Let's get rid of it.
If I don't.
Because the real
get
problem
rid
is
of
it's a
it?
clock.
Yeah.
Well, we're at 5.
We're managing the gates, sort of.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna lose the Himalayas.
We're gonna lose the Himalayas and the zombies.
But I feel like what we'd lose by, but what we'd gain by getting rid of it, maybe buying us around. I mean, if we have 2 things to advance, actually, you know what? He's got to spend the 3 clues on the rumor, so it's not like he's going to get another 3 clues.
Right.
To use it twice.
There we go. That's a solid enough argument. All right.
What do you mean? He has 6 clues.
He's
right.
going
He's
to do the
spend
rumor.
4 of them.
Okay.
So
All right.
he won't have 6 to do both that and the Agency Secrets.
Oh, okay. All right. Fine.
All right. All right. That was
I hurt a little, but not as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
all right. So before we select the next lead investigator, I do have a question for Len.
Yes.
How much do you like that Kopech of the Abyss?
I can give it up if you want it.
Because it would please me. I don't feel it's necessary, but it would
Just
please
give me your Colt revolver then, just so I have something.
Okay.
But yeah, that's fine. You're the fighter. I mean, I got spells.
Yeah. No, I mean that's absolutely fine.
We have to still pick a lead investigator.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that means it's not me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be it, but then you're gonna have to do the trade on your turn, because I want to focus and move.
Well, you can't
Rob's
move.
detained.
Oh, you're detained.
Yeah.
Yes.
You would have.
Oh, I have to trade. Well. Okay. Yep. I can still do it.
I mean, okay. I mean, no. I mean, you could go up there, and then when Rob gets up there, you could trade it when he comes to the heart of Africa.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, we're all going to the same place. But
All
yeah,
right.
I mean it's. Well, actually though, no.
So-
then what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shop because thinking of this Mythos card, I'm gonna have to discard an item or something, and everything I have I kind of need.
Okay.
So if I'm getting rid of I need something to take its place. So maybe I'll take the crap that's up there. So let me do
Okay.
that now. I'll lead off. I've got 4 influence. Beautiful. 2 successes. I'm gonna take the secret page.
Yep.
That'll give me a spell. So someone doesn't mind. Oh, that's a good one for you, Rob.
Yep.
Now it makes giving up that weapon tough, but it doesn't matter. I'm happy to do it. So that's that. I won't go into debt, and I'll just move up. Part of access.
All right.
Oh, and there we go. Now we got a good service in there.
What came out? Oh,
We'll save that for the epic monster. I'm sure it's
It
gonna come out.
doesn't work on an epic monster.
Oh,
But
damn it!
we could use it on the zombie.
Or that.
Use it on the zombie.
All right. So what is Roland going to do?
Well, that agency secrets.
Remember, you do already have a boat ticket.
Yeah, I mean, there are many things I would like to do, but I only have 2 moves. Okay. Fine. I think we need to get rid of that zombie, don't we? That's going to turn into a zombie horde, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so, Roland will use his active to put this aside. We'll restock. What do we get in here? Conspiracy theorist. And research encounters. Oh, that's nice. And then he'll use his boat ticket to get over to San Francisco for this rumor. Now, I'll use the agency quarantine to get rid of the zombies. Does anyone want a tome asset from the deck?
Sure. Agatha loves tomes.
Okay, Agatha, get a tome asset from the deck.
Oh wait.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Use this one.
Oh, that's the special. It's an ancient tome. Oh, that's all right. That's very versatile. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Plus more things to.
That'd be
get
good for
rid
you
of-
to have, actually, Rob.
Yep.
being those tasks.
Well, I don't think
guess
we're
at
going
this
to get
point.
to the end of it. We're just trying
Yeah.
to rush the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is the end of rolling. I guess that's all I can do there.
All right.
Uh,
So I have to try the detained, but this time I roll 2 dice. There we
Nice.
go. If I pass, discard this card. And then my second action will move up to the Heart of Africa as well. See, I made it.
Did it?
I made it in
thought
time.
I thought getting rid of detained was just going to. Never mind.
No, it's an action.
Okay.
And Joe.
Joe is going to shop. And I think I'm going to spend my lost treasure.
Wait,
Or-
really?
Maybe. I mean,
What is up there that you're dying to get? That
nothing.
with,
I just.
with your influence of 5,
Yeah, that's true.
you can't already get.
Well,
Only
let's
because
see how I
it
roll.
peeps out talents to you. I mean, I feel like
Yeah. That's true. Okay, so I have 2. I have a resource. I'm going to get the Monster Hunter.
Yeah. The Urban Guide.
Also useful. And then I'm going to move up here. Ah!
All
I
right.
hope that's predictive of what's about to happen. Come on, Joe. Close enough.
All right. Let's do some encounters.
So as
Okay.
an encounter on the Heart of Africa, you may fend off the Cult of the Bloody Tongue. A cultist monster ambushes you.
All right. So you're going to start with will -1. If you fail, you're going to get a corruption condition.
Okay, this is already where I regret giving you the will thing. So I'm only rolling 1 die, 2 dice. 2 dice. Oof. Well, you can do this, right? I mean,
I think we're close enough to an end that getting corruption now isn't the worst thing.
well, guess who's going to be getting a corruption? Because
Any rerolls?
actually, yeah, I can do my specialist. Ow. That's a fail. I could spend a clue. No, screw it. I'll take a corruption. And then I'll move on to the strength test. It's regular strength. Well, while I still have the Kopesh of the Abyss. Actually, you know what? I'm going to... I'm gonna do clairvoyance. No, not clairvoyance. Storm of Spirits.
Yeah.
I can resolve a lore test instead of the strength.
Yeah.
So my lore right now is 7 plus 2 for the grimoire, so 9.
Hold on. Storm of Spirits is not an action, so never mind. It's not a ritual or a tome.
So I'll be rolling 9 dice to hit. To hit once. Here we go. Do I make the prediction? I'm passing this test no matter what. You heard it. There we go. 4 successes. So I flip Storm of Spirits. That's absolutely nothing. But I defeat the cultist, which allows me to. There's an Eldritch token on the card. What we're here.
Okay. Rowan, as an action, may spend 4 clues to get rid of the rumor. I spend 4 clues to get rid of the rumor. And that's the end of Rowan. Except I missed on... How did that not work?
All right, well done.
That's all Roland does. Rob?
I am gonna be ambushed by a cultist. So we worked out it was just a straight up will test. No, will -1.
Will -1.
But this time, all right. So I get 5 plus 2 minus 1 is 6. All right, so I don't take any sanity loss. And so now I'm rolling 3 dice, plus 3 for the Colt Revolver, plus 1 additional for the
And you
Colt
still
Pocket.
want my sword?
Sure, it would be 2 more dice. I mean, you'd be rolling, you're going to be using that lore.
So, wait, all right. I'm after you defeat it, which you barely did.
Yeah, barely.
So, can I ask a question? Is that considered a combat encounter?
Yes.
So it says I can move to the nearest space containing a monster. I mean, no, I guess you're still thinking that it's going to be in Heart of Africa.
Yeah. Yeah, no, coming, I mean, right. And if I'm wrong,
But you're going to hear it.
no, I was just
You're
saying,
gonna hear it.
like, if the timing comes out wrong, like, what if it doesn't come out, you defeat the other monster, and then the epic monster comes out,
Right.
and you'll
right.
be far away.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Do I have anything that happens when I defeat a monster? Not anymore. All right.
So, Joe encounters a cultist. And it's will -1. I have a will of 4. And the tome gives me +1. Glamour is still just a +1. That's also a +1. I got lots of +1s. That's all. So I am rolling 4 dice, I guess, on that. Okay, I pass. Now, because I passed, I have the Forbidden Secrets. When resolving a will test during a combat encounter, if you do not lose sanity, gain 1 clue.
Nice.
So I will gain 1 clue. Okay. Now, I have a strength of 4 as well. Hired muscle gives me +1, and I can reroll. Monster Hunter gives me +2, so that's better. So it's 4 + 2 is 6. And I lost my gun at some point. So it is just 6. Is there a minus there?
No.
Okay. So a
Cultists
6.
are puny humans.
Oof.
There you go.
So am I, apparently. But
There's raining failures there.
All right, but that brings our 3rd Eldritch token.
Okay.
See, now maybe it is worth doing the agency secrets.
Yeah, I think it is.
Next round.
Next round. I
Because
think.
now we have 3 of us here.
And we
It
can.
saves us all around.
I think if Roland goes first
Yeah.
and does the agency secrets, and we could make sure it's in the heart of Africa instead of like running to Antarctica or
Exactly.
something.
Exactly.
insane.
I agree. But in order to do that, we have to have a mythos phase.
Do we have?
Oh no. All right, it's my time to take it in the butt. Here we go. Okay. We omen to the red, and we have a red gate.
Mm-hmm. That's all right.
Oh,
And we knew it was going to happen eventually.
surge on that gate. 2 monsters. Witch. Ugh.
Okay, they're not horrible.
Cha-cha. All right, and then clues coming out on space 14, 11, and 3. More C spaces. Night terrors. Most nights you cannot sleep. The slow creak of floorboards and intolerable clanging of furnaces are the harbingers of the bloodthirsty things that hunt for you. Worse still are the nights when you do succumb to sleep. In your dreams, the beasts always find you. Ongoing, as part of a rest action, you recover health or sanity, but not both.
This is
That'll stay
fine.
in play.
This is fine. We're doing well. We're doing well. All right, let's end this.
Pass
Roland goes
right?
first.
Yep.
All right. So Roland, anticipating botching this roll, is going to focus first because I can't get across the ocean to you yet. And then.
Oh wait, he doesn't have the third clue.
I don't have the third clue. I don't have the third clue because I spent 4.
Let's finish. Nothing.
But let's back up. Do we want someone else to go?
Let me go first.
Okay.
Because I should. Do we have anything else that we think is going to advance?
I wish he was in my space because this is where I could give him the ancient tome to get the clue.
Oh,
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but we have delivery service.
Oh, beautiful. That's how we do it.
So Roland does go first.
Okay.
All right.
Roland goes
first.
Okay, and I'm giving delivery service. When you gain this card, you immediately give any number of items, possessions to another investigator on any space. Perfect. I give that to Agatha, correct?
Yep. All right, so
and I don't know what you're talking about, but all right.
The ancient tome, which he can spend a sanity to gain a clue.
Okay.
We'll go to him.
Right.
After you study the words of the long dead language, if you pass, you may spend 1 sanity to gain 1 clue. Okay.
Problem is, he's only got a lore of 2.
Well,
we're
doing the best we can.
Yeah.
2 very difficult rolls. I can't focus beforehand.
But it's Roland. Yeah, just roll it and give it a shot. It's better.
And Roland's got Living Link. I mean, this is...
Okay, so my lower is 2. I'm rolling 3 dice. You went through all the different skills.
Hang on, I'm going to give you this too, because you do have a spell, so that'll help with that. Maybe. Oh no, it won't. It won't.
Okay.
You have your Living Link.
Okay, so I'm rolling 3 dice.
Do you want to use practice? Wait, before you do this, do you want to use practice?
And I didn't even think about it, so no. Don't. Yeah.
All right.
So I pass.
You pass.
I gain a clue.
Yep.
Now I can test agency secrets, which is influence plus 1. So that's 4.
Do you want to use practice now?
That's 5.
Yeah.
Let's keep track of. Okay. I pass. 4 successes. So I flip agency secrets. You may spend 3 clues to advance the active mystery. I will spend the 3 clues to advance the active mystery.
All right. So that immediately resolves this, and we get to find out that the third one is.
All right, you were right.
Within Mweru's cavern, a ritual is being performed to birth the spawn of Nyarthotep, messenger of the outer gods, and Mweru calls forth upon the Bloody Tongue to defend it. When this card enters play, spawn the God of the Bloody Tongue epic monster on the heart of Africa. At the end of the Mythos phase, if the God of the Bloody Tongue epic monster has been defeated, complete this adventure.
All right.
Physical resistance means you need a magic item, correct?
No. Physical resistance means that you can't get any plus strength bonuses or lore in certain cases. Anyways, you can't use a plus stat if it doesn't have the magical trait.
Okay.
You can use all of your special effects and text and all that sort of thing.
What about conditions?
Yeah. All it means is you can't use a plus to a stat from a weapon unless it has, well, not necessarily a weapon. From anything.
Okay.
So I have an awesome idea. It's probably overkill. But
I'm sure
I
it
mean,
is.
you go next, right? So you could trade with me and then attack with the weapon, and then Joe can take the weapon from you and attack with it, and then if there's anything left.
So I actually don't.
What?
Well,
Let's
no,
go
because
around.
we can. There are no actions there. You can't
mean
trade
there's no
after trading is an action.
Right. For you, you're on the spot. You can
Yeah.
trade with me, take the weapon.
Yeah.
What weapon is this?
Yeah, I take the weapon, and then we go through all the other actions, and then we have encounters, and that's when we do damage with the weapon.
But on that thought, my Monster Hunter, a monster on your choice,
I'm back.
of your choice
I'm back.
on a space loses 1 health. Does that affect the epic monster?
Yes. No.
No, they don't lose health.
Yeah, you have to do damage.
Okay.
All right.
So did anything I say come through?
It did. I just
You
disagree.
said trade the weapon 3 times, but that doesn't make sense because you attack later after trading is done.
Oh, I'm a dope. Yeah, you're right.
Although you could give Rob the weapon since you're going to be using your magic spell, and Rob could.
No,
Rob-
but you know what? That spell, it says the monster loses 3 health. It wouldn't work on him.
Not the
No.
ritual spell.
The Storm of Spirits.
The Storm of Spirits. Oh, sure. Well, yeah,
you're
if
not-
you want to take it,
Yeah. So
You're not
you're
gonna
going to
be-
be using Storm of Spirits.
yeah. It's
And-
probably not even going to get to that, but yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah, feel free to trade with me and take it.
All right.
Absolutely.
So I will on my because we did both of Roland's actions.
Yeah, Roland used his agency secrets. The agency secrets are gone.
All right. So my first action will be to trade with Agatha so that I can take the Kopesh. Is there anything? So the cult won't help you if you're using lore. Is there anything I have that you do want?
No.
All right. There's a monster in my space, so I can't rest. So I guess I will just focus. Eric?
So I can't use my Monster Hunter. That's disappointing.
Right.
And
And that's to represent that this is a super big bag.
Okay, so I am going to focus, and then I am going to, and with my righteous, when you perform a focus action or rest action, you gain 1 focus or recover 1 sanity. So I will recover 1 sanity. Now I cannot rest, correct?
Correct.
Could I rest and not get anything from it?
No, you cannot take the rest action if there's a monster on your space.
Because I wanted to do my lost treasure for something else to do.
Yeah.
I literally have nothing else to do, I guess. I will gain a resource
Yep.
because there is nothing to do here. All right.
All right.
All right. So I will take a focus. And all right, we've established that none of the things that I have.
I'm sorry. Could I have also taken Azure Flame?
Oh yeah. That goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Do you want the secret page then to give you a +1 lore, or do you have a +1
Sure.
already? You already have a +1.
I have a +1. Yeah.
That's fine. All right, I'm gonna ask a question. I never got the clue for defeating that cultist from this
Sure.
guy.
Grab it. That's
All
like
right.
the smallest
Yeah.
do-over that we do.
Yeah. For me, that's actually progress. All right. I guess I too, Eric, will take a resource because actually, is there anything I have that can help you, Eric? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
No. All right. I'll just take a resource. Let's put this bitch away.
All right. Let's do some encounters. So, unfortunately, Roland has to encounter this first, and
No, unfortunately,
Roland's in San Fran.
Roland is in San Francisco having a research
even better.
encounter.
Even better.
Roland's not going to fight any monsters. He's got research to do, man.
All right. You find the long-winded journal of an extremely verbose cultist. Test observation -1.
Okay, so my observation is a 4. I get +1 for living link. I don't know. There's too many things going on.
No. That's it. So 4 +1 -1.
So 4. I pass.
All right. If you pass, you manage to sift through the absurdly detailed accounts and begin work to undo the unspeakable evils that were perpetrated by the author. Gain this clue and you may discard 1 Eldritch token.
Okay, and it has to be one of my Eldritch tokens.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So here we go.
Here we go.
So
Can you one-shot it? Can you do it?
I don't think I can. So we're going to start with a will -1 test. So I'm starting at a 5 +2 for the Holy Cross -1. Taking a quick look. All right, so I got 2 successes, which means that I'm going to lose 1 sanity.
I can protect you from that.
And the only reason I will ask for that is it will give me 2 extra dice too.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yep.
All right. So I'll be rolling 10 dice, 9 dice for that. For my not flesh ward and still bravery. Okay, you're good. I think it's prevent. Oh, you lose a health though.
All right, that's fine.
All right, that gives me a clue for my passive. And I've got you on the other end with health if you end up taking it.
I'm still not worried about it. All right, so now I start at a strength of 3. I get plus 2 additional dice because I didn't lose sanity during a combat. Then I've got the Kopesh of the Abyss, which gives me +5. And I roll 1 additional with the Cold Pocket. But then I'm taking out, because I haven't done that yet, 2, so we'll do that. I don't know, maybe I can take it.
So even though the Cold Pocket isn't magical, you get the other stuff?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
because the magic resistance only
So
takes
plus-
out the plus something or other. So I've got 2 6s for 4 successes because of the Azure Flame.
Ah, yes.
That's 2, 4. So I'm not going to take any damage. Do you guys think you can?
Well, you have your cold pocket.
Oh, for a
The
reroll?
reroll.
Yeah.
And you have a focus.
Yeah, I wanted to save the focus for the. If we thought we were going to get rid of this, to save it for.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident between Eric and I we can put
get 2 more
hits
successes on it. All right. Oh, but I also get a reroll from Beast Within.
I just wanted you to have the glory, that's all.
Yep, I appreciate it. All right. But I'm not going to spend it just in case. So.
All right, Eric. Don't
4
leave
damage.
this to me, please. Eric, are you muted?
Thank you. I have a will of 4. And I get +1 from ISIS, and then from a whole bunch of other places, but it's all just +1.
Yep.
+1, +1, +1. So it's 4, and I'm rolling. So I roll 4. That is what I am rolling. Ouch. Okay. But I think I get a reroll somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I don't.
So marking of ISIS gives you a reroll.
Okay. So
Once
we'll
per
try that, because being down at 2 sanity ain't fun. So I have a lot of stuff. I have clues, I have focuses.
Burn them up.
Yeah, at this point I think burning them up to protect the sanity loss is a fine thing to do.
Okay. We're gonna spend a clue. Okay. I'm gonna take that focus back. Because Joe Diamond's power, when you spend a clue to re-roll a die, you may re-roll 2 dice instead.
All right.
So I will spend a clue instead. No. Oh, okay. Yeah. And re-roll 2 dice. Okay.
All right.
That's 1. So now I would be down to 3 sanity. Do I spend another clue? I'll spend 1 more clue. I'm hoping that Len can do some damage on the other end here. And I will re-roll 2 more dice. Okay.
All right.
So I take a sanity hit. That's not horrible.
Yeah.
I would have gained a clue if I had none, but yeah, whatever.
Right.
Now, I am going to use Martial Prowess. +3 during combat encounters. If you do flip this card beforehand. So I flip it. And you may re-roll 1 die when resolving the strength test. After resolving the test based off your effects. If I roll any 1s, I have to discard the card. Otherwise, I take a sanity. Glad I prevented the sanity loss there. Okay, so it's +3. I start with 4 +3. So that's 7. And
-2.
I think that's all that they wrote, right?
It's a -2 for the monster.
-2. So I roll 5 dice. I get 2 re-rolls right away.
Okay.
Well, that's 1 damage. I get a re-roll for my Harrod Muscle. Nope. I get a re-roll for the Martial Prowess.
Hey, there you go.
You do? Okay. Now I am going to. How many does this guy have left?
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Too.
Oh, okay. I won't spend anything else, I guess. I do take a sanity hit for the martial prowess. Hopefully nothing too bad happens during the mythos phase. And that's it, I guess. I actually accomplished something. That's good.
Well done.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess Agatha will do the she'll do the what do you call it? The expedition encounter.
Expedition.
Why not?
The Heart of Africa. You consider your options for gaining access to the legendary canyons of Ituri Kendi. Resolve the pass effect to take the Ituri River into the canyon, or the resolve the fail effect to approach through the jungle.
Fail. Let's go through the jungle.
All right. You try to follow an ancient map to an abandoned city in the canyon walls. Test lore -1.
All right. So my lore is a 7. -2 is a 6. Going all out for this. Empty in the tank. All right. Let's pass.
If you pass, you find a strange item in a prehistoric chamber. Gain 1 artifact.
Let's see what it is. The final item. The Hyperborean Crystal. You can discard a spell to reroll any number of dice. Ah, yeah.
All right. Well, my friends, here it is. We just have to see who survives the mythos phase. So we're going to begin by moving the Omen track to a blue space. There are no blue gates out. And now, unfortunately, we have to go all the way through a bunch of reckoning effects. So, let's see if we can just crank through this real quick. The Witch. Each investigator who has a curse condition loses 1 health. I don't think that's anyone, right?
Nope.
All right. So then, Night Terrors goes away. Nyarthotep. Investigators as a group gain Eldritch tokens equal to half the number of investigators. I think Roland gets them both.
Give him to Roland.
Suck it up, buddy. Then,
all right.
Items and artifacts. I'm going to say we just do interesting ones. So starting with the lead investigator, let's check out this perplexing idol.
Okay. Perplexing idol. So perplexing idol. I flip it. I don't think this was that important. Oh, it's the current Omen track. What is the Omen track on? It's
Blue.
on blue. Blue, gain 1 focus or spend 1 focus to improve a skill of your choice. I will spend a focus to improve strength.
All right. So I have the Beast Within. So I get +1 to my lore for the Arcane Scholar. That's 1 success. I'm gonna re-roll real quick. 2 successes. Recover 1 health or discard 1 illness or injury. Oh well. I will go up to there, and then I will test my will of 5. All right, so I survived.
Oh, you did the Azure Flame?
Okay, lose 1 sanity, so fine.
All right. Marking my turn. I will flip ices. I'll flip the boon first. A sound of a shot rings out through the marble halls. A beast arrives and lurches forward. Another well-placed shot puts the foul creature down for good. These beasts will claim no more lives. A monster of your choice on any space loses 5 health. I'm just going to kill the witch because she curses people, and I hate that.
All right.
Okay. Then
I say just do the fun one.
Dark Pact.
Do the dark pact.
We're gonna do a Dark Pact.
That's what we want to know. You've had this one for a while.
I've had it for a very long
I
time.
feel like it's coming. I have that hunch.
Oh!
Okay, 4. No,
All
I
right.
survived it. All right. Marking of Isis. Test lore -1, so I get +1. That's weird that you get +1, then it's -1. But anyway, so I'm testing a lore of 4. But I get... Did I get something that gave me a plus to lore, or no? Probably not. Oh, yes, my Otherworldly Codex gives me a +1. So I
No.
have...
That doesn't stack with your markings of Isis stuff.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so never mind. I'm rolling 4 dice.
And basically, the test negates what you're gaining from Isis,
Yeah.
I guess is how I'd look at that.
2.
Okay.
Fine, fine.
2
You're
successes.
fine.
Okay, so we flip this card. 2. The markings burn and tear into your mind. Lose 1 health and 1 sanity. Ouch. Okay, still alive.
All right.
Okay. Well,
What about a corruption?
so let's do the other things. Alright, forget about gaining a spell. Living link between spies, so just corruption. Then I'll gain an Eldritch and flip. I'd gain an injury, so I'd gain 3 injuries, and then resolve each of them. Oof. All right. Well,
Oh, man.
So that one, I don't think it can take you out, but I think we should check.
yeah. So I pick an injury or illness, so fine. I'll go with
Wait. Which order does this go?
No,
Is
the
it...
top one first.
no. So it's not. You don't pick. So the way in the physical game that this would be resolved is
Yeah.
we'd go through. Oh,
Because it's 2
Because
decks.
because
That's
they're
why.
2 decks. All
I
right.
don't-
So here's what we're gonna do.
Mix 'em up.
Roll a die. On a 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, you're gonna get. So roll 3 dice. On 1, 2, 3s, you're gonna get injuries.
Okay. 6. A 1-1. 1-1-6.
So 2 injuries and an illness.
Okay.
A leg
Wait.
injury, a head injury, and diseased.
But you do the...
All right.
You do the one effect first?
Yep.
Yeah.
And now we get to see.
That's...
keep 'em-
that.
Keep them up here, and so basically if I rolled 1s, so that means I flipped a card. Oh, lose 3 health. I'll flesh ward that.
Yeah.
I'll roll my 9 for flesh ward. I'm stealing your dice, Eric.
That's fine.
Hopefully they serve me well.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna spend a clue to re-roll all of them. Let's have fun. Just in case there's other. All right, there we go. 4 successes. Flesh ward. Prevent losing up
4.
to 4 health. That's
All
what I thought. Okay, so that's fine. Diseased. Loses sanity, gain hallucinations, and then leg injury. Lose 2 health, and then to become delayed. I'll become delayed.
All right.
We did it! Play the
Yeah.
Price is
Wow.
Right music.
We won.
This is we squeaked out underneath this. This game hit hard on this last mythos, but yeah.
I don't know.
I wouldn't
mean,
call that a squeak.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we
we-
knew we were winning.
Our lowest stat was a 2. We still have, 4 Doom.
Yeah.
This was a closer game than most of the ones that we've had, but it's far from, yeah, I mean, the first session felt really tense. The second one, we cleaned it up, and here it was just the race to can we defeat it before getting taken out. And so I'm a little glad that Len, you at least had to roll some dice and do something clever so that we didn't get through without no consequences. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I didn't. Definitely did not want Agatha to succumb to anything because I really enjoy playing her. So. Good team win tonight. We all
fits your
pitched
style very well. I gotta say, the way you play the game, Agatha is the right person for you.
Well, she can be versatile,
Yeah.
I like that, and that passive clue, and to be able to help you guys not take sanity hits, I think helps you guys be a little more brave, which is what the spell's called, right? It's still bravery. So
I played Agatha once before, and I literally thought, oh, what a worthless character.
Oh.
I did not do well with her, but I don't think I knew how to play her.
I'm not sure I do either, but it's working out all right.
You seem to be doing pretty well by her.
Doing all right.
All right, so there we go. This was game 14. I don't remember who we have coming up next. It's not Azathoth, it's the other one. Something like that. I don't know. We'll find out.
Agatha's pacemaker gave out.
Agatha needed a little bit of a nap. She had a very long week.
It looks like she took a dirt nap on that one.
Yeah, no, I mean, she's running all over the place, casting spells, traveling from Australia to the heart of Africa.
I mean, I'll say it. Joe Diamond looks kind of guilty with those guns pointed right at her. So
He's
just saying.
Watch. He's just keeping watch. Oh my! Thank you guys for playing this with me.
It's fun as always.
And thank all of you who are watching along. Please let us know how you think we're doing. If there's anything that we can do to spice up the next couple adventures.
Strip
also,
Eldritch.
No. We've been over this. And also, as we are planning our future, we would love to hear from you as to other games that you might be interested in seeing us play. Either as one-shots or, what our next campaign is, although we have a lot of ideas. But we're still open to hearing what you guys think. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time on Watch Us Lose. Good night, everyone.